and we are off to our next destination. Mallorca, ecstasy in motion. Oh, that's Mallorca. Hi friends, I hope you're having an inspiring day. We are here in Mallorca. We caught a midday flight from Madrid and we arrived in about an hour and a half. It was super seamless just because we had everything prepared. I'm also going to do a little bit of a Q&A on traveling in this new normal in another video, but I am so excited to be here in Mallorca with you. I'm so excited to show you all of the incredible sights I'm sure we are going to see here. We're going to be here for 5 nights. Look at this troll. The trollage.
I don't want to eat pistachios.
The trollage. A pretty basic room. There's Dave with his pistachios that did not come with the room. He brought them with us. We've got our little workstation here, a little closet situation, a full-length mirror. This is going to be so great for the outfits. And here is our bathroom. A little bit of a room tour for you, just in case you are wondering what it's like to stay here. And this was about $150 Canadian a night, so really not too bad. This is my outfit for exploring. I'm just wearing this little slip dress, mostly because I want to get the wrinkles out of it, and it is so humid outside that I feel like the humidity will take the wrinkles out of this dress. Mallorca, ecstasy in motion. Yes, I will be singing that this entire vlog. The first day in any city, we like to just walk around and explore. The old town in Mallorca, Palma, is just so full of life. So many great eats. We found this great place via The Fork, which is like Yelp, but for Europe. And it was so good. Possibly the best meal we had in Mallorca. I might bite my tongue for that later. Then we explored the beach area, the coast, and oh, Mallorca is so beautiful. Then we headed to another place we found on The Fork as well, a small tapas joint, but definitely very unique. All of the places here just have their own little flair while serving the same dishes, and it was just delicious and super affordable. Highly recommend downloading Fork for recommendations though. We are ready for our first full day in Mallorca. We are going to spend the morning wandering around town a little bit more. We saw a bit of it yesterday, but I feel like we need to see a little bit more, take a few photos, and then we're gonna try to head to one of their CALAs, so one of their main beaches that are kind of off of the city or outside of the city. This is my outfit for the first part of the day today, and we are ready for day 1 here technically. Day 1, day 2 in Mallorca. Totally forgot to mention that I'm now wearing my new purse. I got this as a souvenir in Madrid. Loewe is actually a Madridian brand. And so I picked up this little basket bag. So cute. Busting her up for the first time. We love spending days just wandering through small streets in towns in Europe. They're just so quaint, so beautiful, and they were also super empty, shockingly. Back from wandering the city, and we are all dressed for the beach. We're ready for our first Mallorcan beach experience. After doing a bit of research, we realized that Cala was the closest to Palma. It's about a 15 to 30 minute drive from Palma City. Cost us 30 euros in a cab to get to, so it's a bit pricey, but honestly so worth it. This beach is so beautiful, tiny, but just the most beautiful waters. Look at this, you couldn't dream water nicer than this. Then we headed to dinner in one of the main squares in Palma. Honestly, we didn't have a great experience, but it was nice because we spent it together, and look how cute this square is. CALA day 2. We are actually about to pick up a rental car. We're actually going all the way back to the airport to pick up a rental car because there's not many options here in Palma for the first part of the day and the road trip part of the day. I'm just wearing my bathing suit. This one I actually got here from this brand called Tezenis. My A-Gold ripped denim shorts, which are like my favorite, and this thrifted blue shirt, which you could probably get anywhere, but I love the fit of it. It's a men's vintage blue shirt. Hair's in a bun because it's so humid, there's no point in doing my hair. And we are off on our day 1 of our road trip. So we took a cab from our hotel back to the airport to pick up our rental car. I actually recommend getting a rental car for your entire trip to Mallorca. That's definitely what we would do the next time. We got this cute little Fiat, and look how cute the interiors are. I feel like I need a Fiat. Anyhow, we ended up driving to one of the areas where there is a really high concentration of CALAs. It's about an hour away from Palma, and we began our CALA exploration with this first one. I'd say they're only about 10 minutes drive from each other, so this is definitely a really great area to go to if you want to visit more than one beach all in one day. Then we headed to a Michelin plate restaurant. This one's called Port Petit, and it was so good. They actually had a bistro menu, so it was really affordable. Your reviews on the food. That was delicious. Then we headed off to the remaining CALAs and beaches. This one was really big, really windy, so we ended up going back to one of the first ones that we went to and enjoyed and drove home. It was such a perfect day of beach exploration. Off on day 2 of our road trip adventure today. We still have the car until this evening, so we're actually gonna head up to the north part of the island where there's like a little coastal town and this really interesting kind of finger-like part of the island that extends out into the sea. This is what I'm wearing today. I actually got this dress from a local boutique here, and it is so pretty. You know, we are here for a low back situation, but this print and this fabric, you know, passes all of the vibe checks, and we are headed for another day of adventure. This time we drove north of the island, so a complete opposite direction from the other day. It took us about an hour to get to this point here, which is a Miradoro. There's cute little goats wandering around, mountain goats, but the views are just incredible. It almost doesn't feel like real life. It feels like you are on a staircase to heaven, to be honest. Because we started pretty early, there weren't very many people at the Miradoro, but it definitely got busier as we drove past it when we came back. Then we headed to this famous beach. It's called Formentera Beach. It was a bit cloudy, but we actually wanted to go to the Cap, which is the lighthouse, which you apparently can't drive up to. You have to take the bus. It was quite scary, these winding roads, so I'm kind of glad we did take the bus, but these views were, again, just insane. Feels like you're floating on top of the world. We actually had a bite to eat at the cafe, and then we returned our rental car back at the airport and headed back into Palma for some dinner at this spot called Bar FLEXAS. Super cool, super hip. The owner was so eclectic. She was so awesome. Loved the vibe here, and we kind of sat on an indoor-outdoor space, which was great, and had this really cool squid ink sandwich. Last day here in Mallorca, and naturally we are going to try to get a bit more beach time in. We're actually headed back to the CALA that is closest to Palma where we're staying. It's about a 15-minute cab ride. We returned the rental car yesterday, so we're gonna have to cab today. This is the outfit today, just wearing a black bathing suit. It's a 2-piece. This one is from Fashion Nova and the bottoms are from Princess Polly. The shorts are just from Zara, but I'm liking this little bit of a longer length, and I'm gonna head for some beach time before spending the rest of the afternoon and evening here in the city in Palma. For our last day, we ended up going back to CALA Sezietes, the one that's quite close to Palma. It was honestly the best experience we had. The waters were so beautiful, crystal clear and calm. Although it was quite busy, you could still find enough space for you to kind of enjoy on your own. We definitely did, and enjoyed every last bit of the sunshine. It did rain for a quick second, but quickly went away, and we soaked up every minute of it. For dinner, we ended up making a reservation at this place called Meraki, which is again in Palma Central. We did it on the Fork. Obviously, this has been the best app since we've been here, and had just a wonderful last dinner together. Had all the classics, patata bravas, so many interesting fusion dishes that came out of here as well, which were delicious. But honestly, it was just so nice to see everybody out and about, eating, dining on the streets. Just my favorite part about Spain. Our last morning here in Mallorca, and we are making the most of it. We woke up a little bit earlier today and are off to see the castle and the cathedral. That is that gigantic monument that's just on the coast there at the bottom of Palma near the water, and hoping to get some good shots before a ton of people come. Our flight is at 3:50 today, so we have a bit of time. Wearing this very pretty dress that I got from Lulu's last year and hoping to get some photos of the castle. You know, we soaked up every last minute before our flight. We came to see this gorgeous monument, which has a lot of historical relevance to it. We didn't get to go inside, but even the outside is so beautiful. A lot of Moorish inspiration here. And obviously, Mallorca showed off with crystal blue skies for our last day. Then we ended up going to pick up some ensaimadas, which is a specialty of the islands, the Balearic Islands. And then it was off to the airport. Sad face. And that is it for our trip to Mallorca. Sad to be leaving because we definitely fell in love with this location. I feel like Mallorca is the best destination for a combination of everything. You've got mountains and hikes, you've got gorgeous beaches, you've got a city that is so full of charm, and there's so much to see here. It's definitely a much bigger island than I was expecting and that I thought. Rent a car, most definitely. We're currently waiting for our cab to the airport to our next destination. So I will catch you on the next vlog. Thank you so much for traveling with me. As always, friends.
Ciao, ciao, Mickey Mouse.
If you like this video, a reminder to give it a big inspired thumbs up. Comment below if you've ever been to Mallorca as well. And if you're new to the Inspired family, we would love it if you join us and subscribe. But with that, we're off to the airport to the next destination. And we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye! We are in the line 2 hours ahead of time for our domestic 40-minute flight. Will we make it?